Dude, I almost pressed end stream. I truly I exist. No way. Hi Squiddy! How is everyone? It has been a hot minute. I'm hoping the audio is okay. I really did not double check that. Pogu! I exist! No way! It's been a hot minute. I don't know how to stream anymore. Please help. Yeah, I went with Chibi because I didn't want to deal with the other one. So we're truly thriving. Hello, Sebastian. I've missed everyone. I'm glad. Thank you. Even if it's like very rarely. I figured stream when you can, you know? Even with all the stuff. How is everyone though? I want to catch up. I've had so much happen to me. In like is it 8 months? It's 8 months, right? Yeah. Plus I've been missing it. And I've missed it even more ever since UU's come back. So why not? I gotta relearn how to stream though. At least I don't have to relearn the stuff, because that was a lot. You chilling? Got off of work earlier and free tomorrow? I thought I was off tomorrow. I checked my schedule, I think, this morning. And unfortunately, I'm not off. I have to suffer. It has been 8 months. 8 months since I've streamed. I've been on people's streams, but like that's different. That's just me being a side character. No, for real. I was so happy because I don't normally work Sundays. And then I realized. Hi, Mindforce! I think I work at 1 though. But I'm pretty sure I close again. For the 3rd time in a row. How is... Sure, Sebastian, we can call me the most beautiful angel. I'm not. I've been good. I've been busy. We've been scuffed. I'm gonna go on Do Not Disturb on Discord now. If I can. Wait. There we go. I'm not! No! Bad! It's okay, you. I like how you immediately knew it was you. No, it's okay, it's okay. You can chat in the Discord. I wasn't even gonna wear headphones. I kept seeing that, but like, I figured why not, at least in 1 year. God. It's been so- I don't know what to talk about. There's so much stuff that I can talk about that I don't know where to start. I see Sebastian's the same. I'm glad you haven't changed, so at least that's something. I don't- someone ask a specific question so I know where to start. I don't know where. That is true, Cab, I could do that. But brain no worky, I just got off of work. And then I had to drive home. And I don't like driving in the dark. And I love closing, guys. I don't. Night shift doesn't do so. It's not even night shift, it's like only like 2 hours in the dark. And like half of it is just we're closed and I'm cleaning stuff. No, for real, the astigmatism goes hard. Night driving with astigmatism plus pouring down Wayne, even more so. Definitely recommend. I don't know why people trust me to drive them. They should not. I can't see shit. Literally, like, if I have friends that are like, I have a friend who doesn't have a license, so I drive her around. And anytime it's raining, if we're not with my other friend who isn't blind as fuck, I have to drive, you know, because legalities and all that. And it rains a lot here. And it's dark. And it's really great and really fun. You'd trust me with your life? That's a questionable life choice. You only have one in one eye? I feel like that's like unfortunate, but also totally not fair. You can close one eye and it'll be fine. Hi Most, I've been good. It's been chaotic. How have you been? Most of the time though, I try to avoid driving at night. Cat! I should also silence my phone apparently. I'm getting buzzed. I'm getting messages. Why does everyone text at the exact same time, guys? Let's not. Let's not message me. Dude, no, but for real, the world just it was a hate crime. I think, was it Sunday or Monday that I texted you? And I was like, Zira stream Thursday? No, for real, everyone like woke up. It's like they don't text, and then all of a sudden, yes, I'm going to message right now. Truly a shame though. Because I walked around the city Thursday, and then I had to run my dog because he's a little dummy. And he's like, no, I don't want to walk. I want to sprint. And then yesterday was literally my coworker who called out. It was either me or one other person that could have taken that shift. And because everyone's either already at max hours, they're out of the country on vacation, or they literally can't work that day because of their second job. So I was just like, you know what? Fine. I'll come in. I don't want to, but I'll come in. Hi, Shadow. Yes, I am back. At least for the day. But it was funny because the person I did end up closing with is like my favorite coworker, and we call each other like, it was just like we pretend that we're in a situationship. No, for real, I need that money anyway. I had to cancel my UWU membership, which is very tragic, but that is how you know I am truly broke at the moment. But she was just like, hey, we get to close 2 times in a row. We might get to close 3 times because I close tomorrow, and if the person who called out today and tomorrow has to call out again, she's the only one available. Something exploded? No. I mean, my life, but But as I was saying, we I'm glad that you can relate, Mindforce. I think a lot of us can. I think it is a common occurrence that life decides to explode on you. We make jokes and stuff, and it was also really funny because her parents came in today and literally was like, "No, what do you want?" to me. So I felt threatened to like get a drink for myself when I didn't want to do that, because I kept being like, "No, it's okay, I don't need anything." And her mom was just like, "But everyone does, so what do you want? Get something." Yeah, which is also really funny, Cab, because her and I have also accidentally gone like 15-20 minutes over on like when we're supposed to close, because we accidentally left something open we should not have. And our manager was closing at that time, actually, and she came over and was like, "Hey, how you guys doing on the time, because it is 9:30." And I was just like, well, you see, I accidentally screwed something up, so it'll be like 15 more minutes. I'm so sorry. That was like, I think that was our first actual close together, besides like, because our first ever close was the first time we both worked at when the store opened. And there was someone else, there was a lead there with us, and it was also like the second day. So that was hectic, so that went over anyway. But like the first time we're by ourselves, of course I decided to accidentally, I didn't even decide. Of course I decided to screw up. I felt so bad. I wrote a note for the opener and I was like, "Hey, I had to leave the cabinets open because I couldn't wipe everything up and it needed to dry. So I do apologize." But like, now we got out like 20 minutes early yesterday, and today we got out at like 33. But it was also a Saturday today and it was really busy for no reason. And of course, and we didn't have a third person for basically my entire shift because they called out. It was fun. I do prefer opening more though, because I can just listen to music for an hour and no one will come and buy stuff from me because we're not open and I don't have to interact. Most weekdays though are fine for closing, because again we listen to music anyway, because like the last hour we don't get anyone. But it's just on the off chance that we do, it's very annoying having to pause my music. I like my job, guys, I swear. I like my job. If you didn't have to leave your department room so much, I would have music going on these closing shifts. We'll just like, I go to the back and I'll do stuff in the back that I have to do, and then I'll be out in the thing, but it's like, we're in the corner and our people are like the manager and like the assistants and like any of the key holders, like they won't say anything to us. Well, especially like most of the key holders are just like, yeah, in receiving I'll go and like listen to music or listen to an audiobook, but that's not what I'm doing, guys, because technically we're not allowed to. But no one says anything and we all do it. I actually don't know if our managers or assistant managers do it. They just don't say anything. And it's not like we don't do our jobs. It's so annoying that we're not allowed to read on the job though, because when it's like a really slow day and we've already done everything, we can't go grab a book and read it. It's stupid. I don't want to have to wipe this cabinet again for the 50th time because I have to go look busy doing something. Just close this drawer. Busy work, yeah. When we were setting up, because it's a fairly new store, and I wasn't supposed to be hired. They already had all the people, but because of my prior experience, they were like, yeah, we kind of want you. So I got called despite like applying after, like, when they had everyone. But when we were setting up, the stupid health department. Yes, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. As I like half sit on the counter. It's annoying because when I finish my department stuff early, then go, hey, you can go help over here now. Yeah. If it's because I work in the cafe of the store. And before it opened, the health department, despite saying, hey, we're gonna come this day, or we're gonna come next week, or something, they didn't show up. And then when they did, they denied us clearance because we had the wrong fridge. But it was the fridge that they sent us and that they approved the plan of. But it was the wrong fridge. So we didn't get to open on grand opening day. So anyone who did work in the cafe and was scheduled to work in the cafe had to help on the book floor. Like, the first week, I didn't work. It was like the second day that the cafe was opened and like after they were cleared, that's when I worked. It was still really busy, because new store. But I did go with my mom on opening day, and we made fun of, he no longer works there, but we had a temporary holiday. He quit like 2 weeks after we opened because he got a better job. That was the oldest out of everyone and the only guy in the cafe. So we made fun of him. He was the butt of the joke. And it was like we all had that agreement, and he didn't care because he found it funny. But my mom was with me, and we kept making fun of him. And when we were in the car afterwards, she was like, he knows he was doing a good job, right? Like, you guys aren't being mean for like no reason. An old coworker who was the eldest of us and the only guy, he didn't care. And I had to like explain that. I was like, yeah, since we've trained with them for like months, he doesn't care. He actually finds it amusing. Like, it's not like we're bullying this poor dude for no reason. We were doing it because he actually encouraged it. That old man. You don't want to do overnight stalking stuff on my non-overnight shifts? Yeah. That's fair, the cab. That's so fair. Anytime it's like super slow, it's like the lead, the cafe like manager will like be like, oh, I'm gonna go help the book side. And it's like, I would like to, but I also don't want to get asked questions by customers. Like, I know we're all cross-trained. We can, if need be, go help on book side. The amount of times I've been asked, hey, do you know where this this book or this author is, that's like, it's a different genre than like the main writing. And I'm just like, I can go find someone for you, but like I actually can't like help you right now, because I'd have to go to a computer, look it up, go help you find it on the shelf because people don't know the alphabet, or people like to look for the last name, despite we having signs everywhere that says, hey, section organized by alphabet. And it's like I have to go relieve someone for their break time in the cafe. Obviously if it's like really slow, then I'll go and help them, but like most of the times it's like I get stopped either as I'm on my way to the cafe, like I just get on and someone has to leave because it's over their schedule, or like when we're extremely busy and it's one person in the cafe while I go take my break and I have to go run and go help them. The amount of times they try to force me to do extra stuff, I just fake work at this point to avoid it. It's not like I don't want to. It's more like at this point in time of you asking, I cannot help you. Because again, we're supposed to be like able to help if need be, unfortunately. It's very funny. Amount of annoying questions I get asked when I don't work at that department, or even just annoying, hey, do you work here? As I'm wearing a bright eyeliner company shirt and name tag. I'll be wearing my apron, and I'll be like walking to receiving to like grab something that we need, or like getting a cart so we can go take cardboard back. And someone will just be like, hey, do you work here? The urge to just look them straight in the face, look down at my apron, and look back is very, very high. Unrelated, but can you say a tune with the highest pitch you can imagine? Maybe? I know I can go higher. I've been able to go higher, but that's what you get. I keep playing with my hands and putting my hands in front of the camera. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. I literally had someone, as I was walking out of receiving, as I had just clocked on, it was just like, hey, do you know where this book is by this author? I see the author's name right there, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. And I'm just like, I work in the cafe, but I can go find someone for you. Cause I'm just like, it's like they were just like, I don't know if it's like in a different section or something, and it's just like the thing you are looking for is in this section. We probably do not have it. No, I cannot. Thank you, Squiddy. Thank you, Yu, for that suggestion. Hi, 210. I thought of something earlier that I was gonna mention. I think about like the other day, and I actually just forgot it. Wait, why are we Pokemon? Why are we Pokemon? Sebastian? What is this Pokemon thing? I don't know if we had a regular. I think we still might. But Yu's heard this story, I think. I think I've told her. well, like, complained about it. But I didn't work for a while, and I only worked at like 4-hour shifts on like Fridays for like 4 weeks straight or something. And I think the customer works in the mall. I'm pretty sure they do. This was like around Valentine's Day. And I think this customer works in a mattress store. So you can imagine the stories that I heard. My unsuspecting self. But the first time I saw them, they were like trauma dumping on me as I was like, hey, how are you doing? Like, what can I get for you, you know? And then they started flirting with me. And it was like consistently for 4 weeks at like around, I want to say 7. He would come in and do the same stuff. For 4 weeks straight. I think he still works there. Not works there. I think he still comes. But I was just like, I don't know how to respond to that. Like, thank you for whatever you're trying to do. I didn't even realize the first time that happened. I was like, oh, you trauma dumping. I didn't hear you because you talk like at like a almost 0 decibels, man. You talk really softly. It's really loud back here. And I can't hear. And then you start flirting with me after. I'm just like, That really sucks. I'm so sorry for you. Your order will be at the end. Thank you. And so I didn't like recognize it at first, and then it was like after I went on break, because it was right before my break too, which is insane. I think it was literally like at 7 or something, because it was right before I went on my break every single time. I don't know, man. I've closed Friday. Actually, wait, I don't think he actually comes here anymore because he didn't show up yesterday. So maybe he's gone. Maybe I'm free. In Yu's previous stream, she made us sound similar to Pikachu's. Okay. Okay, so a Pokemon, got it. Here is me, and maybe no, you can too. Yu's allowed to. Yu knows. Yu probably has journals upon journals of information just based on me. I would not put it past her. Especially the amount of time she's like, for research purposes. Hopefully you're free, if not make your coworkers or someone know. I think the first time that I was like, I didn't work that day, or like I worked that day but I was off before he came, I really wanted to ask my friend and coworker and be like, hey, if this person with this really unique name shows up, let me know. Yu does have the receipts. Yu has all of the receipts. You just had an idea. Okay, good luck, Sebastian. I don't know what it is and I'm kind of scared. Have I played any games? I played Stardew with Vig one time. We need to do that more. I've been playing Valorant on occasion, but that's basically it. I haven't had time. I have touched my PC like maybe a total of like 15 times, and half of the time is not. Oh, I've played Crab with like Cab and stuff. Cab, what else have we played? Oh, I played Overwatch with Ixion too. Is that it? Wait, what was that one? What was that one cleaner game thing? Thank you for the confirmation, Yu. I play some games. What's that one game that we played and I accidentally Oh, mime sis, yeah. When I accidentally killed you on accident. I'm still so sorry about that. You've been playing Roblox. Yo. Yu has scuffed too. And she's a viewer this time. Yet she's still scuffed. Dude, wait, I've asked hi. And I've asked Rig. I don't know if I asked you. Oh, I've asked Yumizu too. One sec. Yo, people keep walking by. What the fuck? Go to sleep. I broke my phone screen. Like, I wanna say 3 weeks ago. It was in March. I don't remember how many weeks ago actually. You let them from your window scare them? Let me go outside and I'll be like, yo, go to bed. But I went to the phone kiosk repair thing in the mall because I work at a mall. And after he fixed my phone, I had to go back because he didn't put the stupid SIM chip in. And I was like, yo, I'm not able to text anyone, I can't call anyone, where is it at? After I had to go back, after I had paid, and when I realized, he was like, yeah, what's your name? And like, do you live around here? I think Vig, Hi, and Yumi, all in the collective of, yeah, he was trying to flirt with you at that point. Because you don't randomly ask someone that. And I don't know if that's the case or if he was just really bored because he didn't have any customers and I kept coming back. Only came back twice. I've actually avoided that area of the mall since that. But you don't randomly ask a customer their name, right? Right, guys? Like, unless it's like a job that requires it. Because I have to ask people their names. You know, cafe. I don't have the time because they look like they could be anywhere else. It was very funny. Yeah, I don't think off the rip you do unless you have to. Yeah, no, it's just the you don't need it then no. I think I'd like they're all on the same mindset of the dude was interested in me and I'm just dense. Because I like full-heartedly answered. I was just like, oh yeah, no, my name is Zira. And then I was like, I don't live around here, but I do work over in that store. And then I think he said he was like, okay, I hope to see you around. I'm so tense. Guys, it's so bad. It's so bad. People, I swear to God, someone could come up and be like, hey, I'm interested in you. And I'd be like, no. Oh my God. Wait, I had a customer. It's no bueno. I had a customer who literally was like asking me about like my life and stuff. And was like, are you in school? What are you doing? Like, just like details you don't really like ask besides like the basic hold like conversation unless you're like a regular, because I've had these types of conversations with regulars because they're just like, hey, I see you basically every day. You cannot remember half of the regulars' names, but that's okay. And they'll ask because they're curious. But I had this lady full on asking me and interrogating me questions, and then like I think like 2 hours later came back with her freaking son. After she asked my age. That was a wild experience. I do have to say. I was so baffled at the fact that she came back and introduced me to her son. Random people be great, man. It's interesting. I'm sorry to bother you right now, but could you send me a picture of the Chirima? 911, that one over there. No question, there's enough for you. I think she meant well. You want a photo? Me make myself. Is this my photo button? No, that's not my photo button. Where's my screenshot button? Where did my cursor go? No, that's changing. Wait. I'm not scuffed, I swear. Press on the buttons. Which one's the screenshot? Oh, it's middle mouse. I'm so stupid. Okay. Boop. Denied. Okay, wait. Let me find you in DM, Sebastian. You're gonna get a full screen because I don't want to crop it. Where are you? Where did you go? You know what? I'm gonna go to the server. I'm gonna go to the main channel and I'm gonna find you. Message. That is a link. Upload. Photos, screenshots. Yes. Here you go. If it sends. There you go. Press all the buttons, no for you. No, Cab, I was thinking like, cause I have the VTube studio set up so I can like take a transparent screenshot. That's the button I was looking for. Can I play Weezing? Okay, okay. Yes, you can. You can. We can play. I'm big now. She's so happy now. She's so happy. We can play Resident Evil 6. I think I still have to get all the... I think I have to get all them still. I keep meaning to buy them, but I don't. Yay! I'm glad you're happy. Okay, good, Sebastian. I'm trying to think if there's any other funny or like crazy stories. Dude, my... Nah, Loki, you take her through Resident Evil. Well, Cab, I think you and I had discussed this, and we were gonna... well, I was gonna play through all of them. So... eventually play through all of them. Dude, I keep forgetting the stories I'm about to say. Wait, hold on. So the only guy in the cafe is my cafe manager. And anytime something crazy happens, he's not there. He doesn't witness, like, this stuff. He'll hear about it from, like, either the person that was involved with this, or, like, we'll talk about it and then someone else will tell him. I think it was my lead that had told him the time I was locked in closing. It was my first ever by myself in the cafe close. And the assistant manager, they set the alarm and they left me in the store by myself. I didn't know that until the alarm started going off, and of course, I rightfully panicked. And then I opened the next day. And I had waited until I had gotten home to text my manager. Because I was like, I didn't know what to do. And I was like, hey, I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm pretty sure that they left me. So I just clocked out and left at that point and made sure it was, like, locked. But, like, if I left without, like, accidentally telling anyone, oops, my bad, because we're supposed to. Because the cafe can leave early if we finish early. But we're supposed to tell whoever's, like, closing that night that, hey, cafe's done, we're leaving. Things do just kind of happen to me, yes. It was not fun. But my manager was like, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. I'm so sorry about that. And then I opened, and then she saw me, and she was like, we should just have, like, a cot back here, you know? As, like, a joke. And I was like, haha, yeah. Yeah, man. It was the first time I closed by myself, and then the first time I opened by myself back to back. It was great. The person who left me was just like, I'm so sorry, how much do I have to pay you to forgive you? And then kind of, like, bowed to me as in, like, I'm sorry. I should have told him he should have bought me he could have, to give my forgiveness. I was like, because I said, no, it's fine. I should have said, hey, buy me a book. Just be like, because he probably would have. It's just great. Ever since then, though, it's like, no, for real. Do you think if I ask him, like, now, and I'm just like, hey, remember that one time you abandoned me? Can you buy me a book? Which is so funny. He always wants to get out of here as fast as he can because he lives like an hour and a half away from his job. He's trying to transfer to a closer one. Bye, Shadow Kitsuna! But we get away from it, honestly. Literally though, like, one of the key holders is always like, I won't forgive you. All the children will be accounted for. And then everyone else is just like, everyone just like checks in and is just like, hey, are you closing tonight? Who's closing tonight? Or if someone comes in and they'll be like, hey, look at the closers. And they make sure everyone's accounted for, and they'll send everyone else away, and it'll just be like the assistants that, like, or the assistant manager that's closing, and they'll just stand at the front waiting for cafe. If we don't leave early. It's really funny now. I think the dudes, they're traumatized. They're going to protect the small ones. It's really funny getting told as soon as I get there when I'm closing. I'm just like, I won't forgive you. And I'm just like, thank you. You weren't the one to forgive me, but I appreciate it. I think for like a week after, everyone who left kept like they'd see me and they'd be like, hey, I'm sorry. Or it's like if someone found out, they'd be like, oh my god, you're the one that they left? That sucks. It's really funny though. We've had no 4-year-old squiddy. I didn't. The pain that I suffered. I literally told like my lead, I was like, yeah, if I didn't open by myself the next day, I would have called out. And they were just like, I don't blame you. Because I would have done the same. Or anytime anyone asked, it was just like, what'd you do? And I was just like, I just left. I got my stuff, I clocked out, and I freaking left. What did you want me to do? Stay there? Wait? Because like in that situation, what was I? Because I didn't have... The only number besides like the cafe people I have saved on my phone is my manager's. And she didn't work that day. And I didn't think, because anxiety, panic, attack didn't let my brain think, hey, maybe call your manager and ask about what's happening and what you should do. I was just like, I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to be here if the police show up because the alarm went off. Imagine though. Just be like, hey, yeah, no, I work here. They just left me. My department, we have to deal with DoorDashers sometimes, and the big guy in the room, so my coworkers look to me as a protection problem solver. No, that's so fair. Because in my past experience, like, when everyone was still, like, fairly new, if it wasn't the cafe lead or the expert/manager wasn't there, they'd be like, hey Zira, how do you do this? Yo, welcome in. Hello geek. How you doing tonight? Even now still, they'll just be like, even sometimes, even like the senior and the lead will be like, how do you do this again? Or they'll be like, hey, at your other job, how did they do that? And I'm just like, okay, yep, here you go. Here's the explanation. They look for the next best person that knows their stuff. No, for you. Stressful traffic an hour ago. No, I feel that. Traffic's a bitch. Glad you're good now, though. It's really funny, though, because I'm just like, I don't get paid for, like, to help and extra stuff. But you're gonna let me do it anyway. So the other holiday that got changed to permanent, she's very nice, don't get me wrong, we all love her. It's just like sometimes she doesn't know what she's doing, or it's like if you're closing with her, because I closed with her last week, I want to say, and my lunch was like 30 minutes or like 15 minutes before the store closed, and I came back from my lunch and like nothing was done, and it was like, okay, so I have 45 minutes to catch up on everything, and what are you doing? Traffic is annoying when a pirate is in front of me. It's okay, Cap. It's okay. Dude, I've had so many times, because my old job down the street. Now, I gotta drive on the freeways. Which, boo. I've had so many times when it's a truck, because drive a very small car. They don't see me, and then they start swerving into my lane. No, I don't. I don't drive a Prius, no. It's a Toyota something. They don't see me though when they start swerving into my lane. And then I'm just like, okay, now I have to slam on my brakes. Otherwise, I'm about to die. The amount of times these giant freaking semi-trucks, and like actual like other trucks too, because, you know, why not, have almost hit me is way too high. It's way too high. I don't understand. Over here, people just turn into lanes without care or blinker and then slow down for no reason. Oh my god, okay. The other day, it was a white truck. To get into the mall, there's 2 lanes, and like the incoming traffic, it doesn't stop, you know? The other, like, exiting the parking lots, you do have stop signs. Stop signs. This white truck, because I had to turn left. I have to turn left to get into where my store's at. They were in the right turn lane. No blinker. Full on stopped. Waiting for the people like it's a stop sign. So I come in and I'm just like, okay. I slow down to like the speed limit of the parking lot. And I'm turning left, so I have my blinker and I'm in the correct lane. And I start turning. Like, I'm like at the point where I turn into to where I'm supposed to go. And this truck, he decides, yeah, I'm gonna actually turn left here. Right in front of me. Nothing. He turns on his blinker after I slam on my brakes. Because I'm literally going to T-bone him directly into his seat if I don't. It turns on his brakes, his lights after that. And I'm just like, why the fuck you do that? Just turn right, man. You're in a right turn only lane. You are not in the left lane. Don't be stupid. So they try to ego check you for no reason. The same thing happens over here. No for real. It's really funny though when I'll get flashed at night to be like, hey, go to the slow lane when I'm in the slow lane. And I'm just like, hey, I can't see. I'm gonna go the 60 miles per hour when it's raining and it's dark because astigmatism and blind. Please stop flashing your fucking brights at me because you're mad that I'm not speeding. Yeah, no, oops, you almost T-boned. Woohoo. Or it's like, I'll be in the lane, I'll be in like the left lane, and like going the speed limit because, hey, I'm turning left soon. And they'll fucking bright me and I'm just like, you see my blinkers on, no? It's like, the lights flashing to turn left for a reason. And I'm slowing down for a reason. Just because you want to go 50 in a 35 doesn't mean that I'm gonna go 50 in a 35. It's so stupid. Driving so stupid. The amount of also like kind of sports cars but not sports cars that don't blink, don't do the blinkers, and they decide, hey, I'm gonna go in and out of the lanes like an inch off from your bumper while it's raining and it's dark and you're on a freeway and it's like there's traffic. It's so insane. I don't get it. I get the ego. You said stay out of California, they speed like hell. I mean, the freeway my work's off of, we all speed on it. And I've been talked to about that by my parents. My dad's been like, no, you're on that freeway. It's understandable. While my mom's just like, don't speed. Like, I'm gonna go with the flow of traffic, thank you. I just lost something. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Don't play with your earbuds, guys, especially when they have little... what the hell are they called? Those silicone things. They get lost. Oh my gosh. Haha. I feel like I've ranted enough about work. Meanwhile, me, once I find out no cops are around 85, 90. The car I drive's old, so the speedometer isn't accurate. So if it says I'm going 60, I'm actually going like 55. So I'll speed and like go up, and I'll be like, oh, oopsie, my bad. I didn't realize I was speeding, guys. I just was trying to go 60 miles per hour, I swear. Definitely not in 80. Truly, Cab, it depends on how much I don't care about my life if I decide to go 85, 90. Because I have done that. I've also driven a friend around and they were just like, yeah, my mom wanted me home by like 9 so we can have dinner, and it's 10:15 and I'm like, okay, I got you. We'll speed back into the past. Love old truck that it was V8 in it. Yeah. It's just with the car that I drive, it's so old and there's so many issues that I have to save for a new car now, because once it dies again, we aren't paying to like custom build the engine again with old parts. Cause we had to do that with the transmission. Super fun. Cheaper with buying a car, yes. But there's only so much we'll spend to repair it. So alas. Looking for a new car. Yeah. I think it's a 2002 that I drive. So it's up there in age. It gets to a point where the car is too old to maintain when you're broke. Obviously, if it was like one of those like really old cars that look cool, I'd so spend the money. But because it's not, I would rather get a new one. Driving it like 5 years. It was my grandmother's car that I'm driving. We've had it for... oh god, how long have we had it? I want to say 8 years now? Or maybe 9. We bought it off of her when she could no longer drive because dementia. And there was too many accidents. The sides look so bad, and that's not even from us driving, it was from her driving. I'm just like, oh yeah, nice. So this is a nice little scrape on the side. Delusional ideas. Agree wanting an expensive car we would probably never get. It's not even I don't really want like an yeah. I don't even want I just want a car that'll like take me places and not be expensive to maintain. Because right now it is kind of expensive to maintain. Luckily, like, my dad can do most of the stuff that needs to be required to do it. And I should probably have him teach me how. But it gets to a point. I also need a car anyway if I want to move out. Which is an ideal I would like to within the next 2 years. I don't want to buy a car because that shit's expensive, but I have to. Because America. Non-existent public transportation. It's there, but it's not there. Dude, my brother is looking to get a sports car and I'm just like, why must you make more than me? You found a 2019 Porsche for like 40k. Yeah. Maybe don't get that one, cab. Hi Conway, welcome in. Dude, no. I just want to complain for like a quick second. With my multiple jobs that I have had, I have never made more than either of my brother's first jobs or second jobs. I haven't even been close. And I'm like, you don't all you have is a high school diploma, guys. What is this? And this is your first and second job. You have no experience. What is this? Owning a poor gym with a work does he work at? No, for real. I don't want to say because of doxing purposes, you know. But I don't understand it. He was in retail first. Entry-level position requires 5 years experience. No, for real. He was in retail first, and he made more than my first cafe job, and then I'm in retail now, and he still makes more than me. His old job still made more than me, which the company that I work for is better than his first job, so I don't understand. It's not fair. Life's not fair. He made more than me when he was in retail than I currently do. And I get tips. All of my jobs have been tip based too. Though I get tips. But I also make like the above minimum wage in all of my jobs. But he's made more. He did not. It was literally an entry level, like, he dealt with like the to-go orders and stuff. But he didn't. I mean, now he works for like the local tribe, which is like pretty wealthy anyway. So like I get it, but at the same time it's not fair. That's my rant. Gotta love it. I think life just hates me. Company must have extra mental something, because how? No, for real. I don't understand. And he only worked there for like 4 months. before he got his current job. Maybe not even. But he not in the tribe, but I'm part of Cherokee. Nice. I don't know how to say what I'm about to say. I actually just forgot what I was gonna say. That's so fun. My brain's not working. I'm trying to remember. I cannot remember. Anyway, moving on. I think I was gonna say he makes more than what like I would in a career path at like maybe like the second promotion. After the second promotion. I don't know if that makes sense. Either way, I'm jealous. It is last midnight. It's almost midnight for me. But basically. I also worked for like, I think 6 hours a day? So, there is that. It's okay, I'm jealous too, no, for real. I want to know what the most screwed up thing is? It's down the street from where we live. So he could bike. He could bike to work and save on gas money. You want to know how much I have to buy in gas? A lot. Because I have to drive like basically an hour 20-ish minutes, not both ways, like round trip. And that's if there's no traffic. It's not fair. I also applied at where he's working before he did. Like, what? You're all jealous? No, for y'all. And he still makes me pay him back. He's still... Oops. I'm getting small. When he didn't have a job and, like... I was like, hey, do you want food? Or like, he'll ask me, hey, can you get me food? I'd be like, okay. And I wouldn't ask him to pay me back. And then I didn't have a job for like 4 months, 5 months. Maybe, I think it was like actually half a year. And anytime I was like, hey, or like he'd be like, hey, do you want anything from here? And I'd say yes. He'd be like, okay. And then when he got home, he's like, okay, you owe me like $10. Or like however much it was. And I'm just like, I have never once made you pay for food that I bought for you. Why are you doing that for me when you've made more than I have per hour? It's dumb. Like, obviously, like, if it's, like, something like, hey, can you go out of your way to get something? I'll, like, pay him back. But I'm just like, you can spare, like, $2, thank you. You can let me have this with the amount of food that I have bought you. Or the amount of things that I have brought home to you. You can spare $2 for me. Please don't make me pay it back. It's funny though. No, for real. Siblings be great. Can I have $2? I had to cancel my membership with you. I cannot spare $2 right now. I wish I could. Also, don't you make more than me? Why are you asking for $2? Should be the other way around. Can I have $2? Yeah, can you spare change? Penny for the poor. Maybe you should donate to charity. I'm charity. I'll be a good tax write-off. Okay. I swear to God, if I get a notification. No, you put your wallet away. No. Don't, man. I just want to give money. You have my information, you. That's where you give money. You convinced me. Oh God. I swear to God, if you actually do, I'm sending it back. No, shit. Paulson, I'm scared. I'm concerned. I'm about to get an email. Don't you freak out. Okay. I'll keep it. You know what I'll do? I'll use it to buy more stickers. Would that suffice, you? If I use it to buy more stickers? I'm gonna get an email, guys. I'm waiting for the email to come in, you know? What if I send you like 40? I thought it was going towards food or saving. It's you use money, it's okay. Fair, no, for real. Is you use money, we can it's going to be used for my well-being, actually, Cab, because stickers make me happy, and if I'm happy, depression goes away, right? Is that how that works? For you, it's for the emotional damages. I'm scared. I'm not getting any notification. Is that my password? That's not my password. I misspelled my password. Guys, I'm really good at this. What am I looking for? What am I looking for, you? Oh my God. You. That is not $2. You know what, it's... She's a little slow, the app, not you. No, me too. Me too. I'm dense. That's not $2. Wait, how is that $2, you? You're welcome. I mean, you know what? Thank you. Because I know you could have done it, like, you could have done more. Is $2 what you mean? There isn't all of the above option for me. It's just the name Zira. I don't want more. No. Please don't. Please don't. Guys, I got a sticker fund now. No, 𝐁𝐸𝐬, don't, because she actually will send more. And I'm not joking about that. Like, she actually will. And it's kinda scary. My eye is itchy for no reason whatsoever. I'm really scared. She's gone silent. You use my fund, you know? I don't know what to talk about now. Because I feel like I've talked way too much about work. Even though that's really funny. It's not really funny. It's a very... There's a lot to talk about with that. It's a very full conversation topic. But it's also kind of boring. You have a question? What is your question, 𝐁𝐸𝐬? This random, but how did you two meet? Me and 𝐂𝐸𝐸? I feel like we've told this story before. I'm assuming you mean me and 𝐂𝐸𝐸, right? You do? Okay. We both responded to a tweet from one of our like mutual acquaintances / friends named Marissa, and she was starting like a collab server, so we both got invited to that, and we both plus been the person that I keep coming art from and I keep threatening to commission from, because I must send her all the money. I must keep her fed and employed. We all played Minecraft together. And she helped me fix my scuffed issues because my mic wasn't picking up on OBS. And I didn't realize until like someone told me on my stream that I wasn't getting picked up but everyone else was. So we spent like 30 minutes her telling me what to do and how to fix it. And then we kind of just clicked, and the rest is history. From the moment we have met, I have been scuffed. Yeah. No, seriously, we didn't stop talking after that. My wife saved me. She was my savior, and then she became my wife. Truly, I don't think there's any other relationship that I have that could be a more defining what exactly I am scuffed than how you and I met. That is ironic that you met from Scuff and the Scuff stuck around as well. No, for real. I think I was cursed. The moment we met, since the moment we've met, I've been cursed with Scuff. And it's okay because it's funny until it's not. Wait, Cab, I forget how we met. Get a new friend, but receive a curse, no for real. Actually, technically gain a wife and receive a curse. You just spawned in along the way. No, for real. I'm trying to think, and I'm pretty sure it's just you were just appeared at one point. There's no defining moment. He's just appearing. Cause it's like most other people, like I remember how we met or something. Or was it like, did we do something with? Yeah, it was Michio. Yeah. It was Michio, Corvid, Yulu, me, and you and Rat, I think? Did we do something with all of us? Is that what happened? You spawned in randomly, just a normal thing to do. No, I feel like that whole group just spawned in randomly at one point. But like everyone else was just like, I know how we met, and it's usually through you. Or through like someone else. I have a text message. 𝐂𝐬. What? 𝐂𝐬! No! You spawn in. You are vibe with in war. No, for you. What? She did. She did, Cab. Bad 𝐂𝐬. I can get more stickers, but bad 𝐂𝐬. What did I do? You know what you did. I appreciate it, but you know what you did. You were behind again. Why do you keep getting behind? Everyone else is staying caught up. Why aren't you? Did you get a scuffed curse? Is that what happened? Oh, you keep switching apps. You know what? That's valid, actually. Yeah. Guys, I'm so sad. I had to cancel my YouTube Premium too. I also had to cancel my Canva Pro. What else did I have to cancel? What else did I cancel? I no longer have Hulu. That is unlucky. No, for your Cab. The times have been tough. I had to cancel my membership with 𝐂𝐬. I'm pretty sure I had some other thing. Actually, I can look this up. I have a little budget document. Time to pirate? No, for real. Where did it go? There it is. That I still have. I had to cancel. Okay, Canva, YouTube Premium, 𝐂𝐬's membership, and Hulu. Actually, I think that's it. So not too bad. But my Canva! No! And my stupid ads! I got the notification that my YouTube Premium was like had ads now. My YouTube had ads today. And I was like, oh, thank you. I definitely didn't notice. Your friend hooked me up with the pirated YouTube Premium. Dude, I was living the good life. having YouTube Premium. How long ago did you convince me? Was it like 8 months ago that you convinced me to get it? Maybe even longer. And I was like, oh, this is great. I love this. On the bright side, it'll help me not bed rot anymore. But like, it's tragic. It's so very tragic. Having ads. Guess what to show you? I'm confused. Did you make me a Pokemon? With how many ads they put on videos, that's so nice. YouTube told me I was in like the top 42% and I'm just, it was like ad-free viewing and I'm just like, ha, funny number. Deal with the ads and find workarounds, I'll fight it. No cap, I'm in the same boat now. I was trying to watch, even when I was trying to watch Yu's stream yesterday. And the immediate ad I got from YouTube, I got so pissed off that I just chucked my phone away. Do you want me to send it via DM or the Discord server? Either or, it's up to you. But I've been trying to watch, I was trying to also watch like a video on my break today. On my first break. And the immediate ad that was like 10-minute, it was a 10-minute ad that I could skip. But just the immediate ad of that pissed me off so much that I started just playing a mobile game. They gave you AI ads. Actually, I think I've had a few AI ads. I literally forgot that they have like while you're scrolling too, that they have like advertisement pop-ups. You can click a little info and then go block ads. I'll try that, cab. I might just like not be on YouTube anymore though. I have better things to do with my life anyway. But I watch videos while I like do other stuff. Or like while I'm like, if I want some background noise, white noise, I'll put on stupid videos. And I'm just like, if I like am concentrating on whatever I'm working on and then all of a sudden I hear an ad, I'm gonna get pissed off. That's what I'm gonna do. We've tried to stop it for me, but it still works every time. See, I was okay with not having YouTube Premium when I just watched YouTube on my computer with my ad blocker. But then I started like having it on my phone and stupid ads. I loved the student discount though. I did see that they had like a light premium version now. What the hell is that? Because it's the same price as the student discount one. But it looks stupid if it only blocks some of the ads. At that point, like, why even buy that? It still works on your phone? Nice. I'm glad. Then I'll try it. Oh, let me just respond. Let me just chat in this Discord really quick for no reason whatsoever. You look away. Oh my god, wait guys. I went to Japan in November. Pull up a random YouTube video on your phone real quick and try it. Okay, wait. Let me make sure my volume's off because that would be really funny. Yeah, Squiddy. I like how the first thing I can pull up, Cab, is myself. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to like the info center? Oh, block. Continue. Oh. Wait, that's so good. Thank you, Cab. I will abuse this. With all of the ads I see. Eventually, all of the ads will be blocked. You just discovered that you and you share the same brain cell. What did you do? What did you do, Sebastian? But yeah, I went to Japan. Look, you've been gatekeeping? Thank you for not gatekeeping for me. I appreciate it. You really helped a broke friend out. Tell us more. It was back in November. Like mid-November, so like not all of the leaves had changed. But autumn is very pretty in Japan. The temples looked really pretty with all like the orange and yellow leaves. Though of course there were still green leaves. Because, you know, change. It's very pretty. Very, very quaint. I did get lost multiple times, and I accidentally littered a few times. I didn't mean to. I had taken my mask off when I got off a train at a station and then it got stuck on my earring. What was the time zone change in Japan? I was so screwed over. You know this. You literally, you had, she's gonna say gasp to everything I say about this, but she literally had basically live updates. She saw all of my outfits, how I did my hair. She has an album on her phone of it. I'd be like, hey, look at this thing. Or be like, here's this photo. And she'd respawn like 12 hours later because you know time zone. You were being spoiled. At least I didn't send you all like 4,000 of my photos I took. Like 8 AM and you were trying to sleep when you got back. So when we got back, we left at 4 PM. And then we arrived on the same day at 8 AM. And I tried to stay up and like also be like talk to like my brothers and my mom about the trip. But then I was like at a certain point, like maybe like not even 5 hours, maybe like 4 hours after I got back, I was like, I'm gonna go take a nap. That nap was not a nap. I went to bed at like, I want to say like noon this time. In this time zone, and I think I woke up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Thankfully I didn't work the next day, my dad did, so that sucked for him. I had 2 days off, but it didn't help that I decided I was gonna stay up anyway, because one, I didn't work the next day. Two, when I did start to work again, it was like at 1 p.m. was when my shift started. So I was like, I'm gonna stay up all night and then go to bed. And then that went on for like a week. Going forward in time was fine though. Coming back was not. Dude, I was so... It was very jarring coming back, because you go from clean Japan to, with like good transportation to, I did take the train to the station from the airport to where we were getting picked up at. There's trash everywhere. It smelled. It was gross. It was a very tragic time in my life. A tragic, like, 2 minutes. I refused to go to the public bathroom for like 3 weeks after, by the way. I miss Japan's toilets. I still don't like to. I never liked to in the first place. But it was like, Japan was so clean. And it was so nice. But yeah, going back to my accidental litter stories, the mask got caught on my earring, and I didn't realize it fell. I thought I had it in my hand. We walked for a little bit, and I was just like, I went to go put my mask back on, because we were going on another train. And I was like, yo, where'd my mask go? And I think I texted you as this was happening. She got live updates as this was happening. So my dad was just like, do you want to go look for it? And I said yes, because one, I don't like to litter. Two, illegal in Japan. And just because I'm a foreigner and we get some excuse, I don't want to be like, don't want to use, like, take advantage of that. So I went back and I looked around for it. I couldn't find it. I swear the streams went over you. You got them. She got the panic. So I couldn't find it. And I was very, like, distraught, because I was like, I didn't mean to litter. They have to know that. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to. And my dad was just like, it's okay. Someone probably saw that it fell and you didn't saw that you didn't realize. And I was like, yeah, but maybe they're just like, oh, a foreigner. They're not gonna, like, care. And I was just like, you're not even gonna wear that mask anyway. You're just gonna throw it out because it was been on the floor. And I was like, so? It was a very, very distraught time in my life. The second time I accidentally littered, it was with my water bottle. The bag I used is like one of those like locky, like, theft prevention bags, because my mother was paranoid. And she was like, if you have a purse, which you're going to need to, because you have to take your passport, and you have to have like your like EpiPen on you because you're in another country, you don't speak the language, and if you have like an allergic reaction, your dad's gonna need to like make sure you live with. And so the bag had a water bottle like holder thing. So my water bottle was in there. And we were in Kyoto at this point. So the second half of the trip. And we were at a temple. I forget which temple. Let me try to remember. Let me try to remember which temple. I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember. I was looking at the. It was one of the. It's one of the popular ones. But we went to the, because we got the path. Let's go live in Japan, get married, and have. No, there's too many. I don't even know if I want kids, man. But we had gotten passes for both of the gardens in the temple, and it was on a walk back down the steps from the temple after we had like gone in and explored and like seen the gardens and everything, and because a lot of steps. So my dad was drinking his water bottle, and I was like, oh, I'm thirsty too. I'm gonna reach for my water bottle, and I'm gonna drink some water. The water bottle is gone at this point. And I know I had it, and I know I lost it in that temple, because before we like paid to like go view the gardens and stuff, and like halfway up the first set of stairs, I had stopped, gone to the side, and like while I was like looking at like the overview of like the gardens and stuff, I was drinking my water bottle. And then we continued on our way. So I then of course freaked out again. Because 1, I'm thirsty. 2, I just accidentally littered again. Was that the same day? No. The mask incident was my first full day in Japan, and it was the morning of, so it was like around like I want to say 8 o'clock is when I lost my mask. And then this was like the 6th day, maybe the 7th day. And the first time was in like Tokyo. We were on our way to Nagoya. It was like I think it was at Tokyo Station actually, because it was like right before we got onto the Shinkansen, I think. Maybe it was right after. I'm not sure. But I freaked out again. And my dad was like, do you want to go find it? This was like, we had walked halfway down the stairs. I was like, yes, I do, actually. So I walked around the outside grounds. I couldn't find it. Then went back up, took my shoes off, put them back in the bag, carried the bag around, walked around inside trying to look for this water bottle. And I couldn't find it. Like, I literally walked all the way back to like the entrance of the gardens. And then when I couldn't find it, and I was like, okay. Then I went back out. And then I went over. I've got my shoes back on, and then like I went over to the security officer or whatever, who was like making sure like everything was like everyone was following like the rules and stuff. I got up my Google Translate, and I was like, I typed it, I was like, have you seen a water bottle? Have you seen a water bottle from like that's like from a konbini, like just lying around. And he just looked at me. He looked at me and he shook his head no, and I just like nodded, and I was like, I bowed, and I was like, okay, and I just left. Like, it's just, and then it's like, again, my dad was like I told my mom this when we got back, and she was like, yeah, someone probably saw that it fell and like just picked it up and like thrown it out for you, and probably saw that it was an accident, that you didn't notice that your water bottle fell. And I'm just like, that's not the point of it. The point of it is that was the second time. And my like $1 water bottle tragically met an end. Can you imagine though? I wonder what the security guard, that like the security personnel thought, seeing this random ass foreign girl with her shitty Google Translate frantically searching for a water bottle. I wonder if he thought it was amusing. It is so great. Dude, I'm so mad. Like, I'm so mad that they opened the Pokemon park, the Poke Park, after I came back. I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. I want to go there. No, but see, I felt so bad. Anytime something happened, or anytime I accidentally like broke a respect thing, like just by accident, just because, you know, like despite like researching like the culture and like not like knowing what to do and what not to do, and then like in the moment, just because it's a habit, you accidentally do it because you're an American. I felt so bad anytime I was like, oh shit, oh no, they're gonna think I don't respect them. Dude, the amount of times that I forgot my dad is like, because he's hard of hearing and he has hearing aids. We were walking down the street and someone was biking by. So they rang the bell like as the please get out of my way. So I got out of the way. I went off to the side, and my dad's still walking down the sidewalk in the middle, and they ring again. And I'm just like, I'm out of the way. And then I look back and I'm just like, oh, my dad's not. He didn't hear the bell. So I just I just grabbed his arm and I was just like, Dad, get over here. I think that happened like 3 times. It's like, I don't remember. Like, I know that he can't hear that, and I make a mental note, and then that mental note gets shredded. I think I only littered twice though. I do know that my dad accidentally threw his garbage away in the wrong garbage can, and I literally refused to throw mine away in the same garbage can, because I was like, no, that's not the right one. And he was like, just get rid of it. And I was like, no. So I went and found like the proper garbage can to trash the wrapper in. And he was like, he didn't realize. He only realized after I was like, Dad, that's not the right one. And he was like, oh, oops. So when I found it, he made a snarky remark. He was like, way to be a law-abiding citizen. It was really funny. Dude, I'm so sad actually. At the Pokemon Center in 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐬, I was looking at the little 𝐁𝐨𝐿 plushie, and I was like, I can't buy it. I shouldn't buy it, because I already had 2 Pokemon in my hand. And I kept going back to it multiple times. And it's like, as we were like in the line, as we were like very, very long line, as we were like right next to the register, I was like, what if I go grab it? I regret not buying it. I wanted it because 𝐁𝐨𝐿's my favorite, but I was also like, I'm getting an Umbreon for my brother, and I have, I got 2 mythical. It's like one of the mythical is like the tiny little plant one, and the other one's one of the bird ones, I think. No, wait, no, the other one isn't a mythical. I'd love to go to Pokécenter store at some point. No, for real. Question for you: on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love me? I'm gonna say 10 because I feel like that's the correct answer. Dude, my poor dad, he let me drag him everywhere. He was like, whatever you want to do, I'm okay with. So I was like, okay, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. And I was just like, follow my lead. He spent so much time standing off to the side in the store while I look at every single thing. I feel bad. But every time I asked him, he was like, do you want to do something? He was like, whatever you want to do. He's like, okay. We're gonna go here next. It's adorable though. No, for real. He didn't even like, he never told me when he was hungry. We'd be walking and I'd be like, okay, we're gonna go here next. And he would just be like, okay. And then it's like, as we're like walking to the next place, he'd be like, I would like to like at some point have food. Or he'd ask me. And I didn't realize him asking me, hey, are you hungry? Is, can we go get food? Because I don't eat a lot. Especially when I'm like on vacation. So it's like, I'll have like a snack and then like we'll go like get food at some point. But it's like, it's mostly just like I go walk and I don't care. Even with my dad, I'm dense. No, for real, W dad. He truly let me lead. He should not have let me be in charge of the directions because we did miss a couple trains because Google Maps did not update what platform the trains were on. And I would only check after like 3 trains go by, and I was just like, it says the train's supposed to be here right now. Well, it says the train was supposed to be like 2 minutes ago, but I don't see it, despite seeing the other train leave 2 minutes ago. Stupid Google Maps. It's okay though, we gotta sit. It was very fun. I do feel bad because we did the Senban toy at night. And my dad's in his 60s. So I made this old man, after walking through temples all day, I made him climb Mount Inari at like 11 at night. We didn't go all the way up because at some point he was like, if you want me to live, we cannot continue. And afterwards, when we got back, my dad was like, your daughter tried to kill me to my mom. And he probably would have let me if it was like climb all the way up. If it wasn't, you know, pitch black outside. Like, I could have kept going. I could have climbed all the way around, had the full experience. But it was pitch black. And you know, there's wild boars and animals on that mountain. It was quite fun though. I don't know what else to talk about. I was gonna write out like a little thing of, hey, everything to talk about, because it's been a while, and then I was gonna ignore that list, but I never wrote that list in the first place. I kept meaning to, I just kept getting distracted. What has everyone been up to in the 8 months since we've last had a stream? I am passing the mic to you, figuratively. Or if there's any, like, specific questions that anyone wants to ask. Yo, why is my, like, browser, like, not browsing? That doesn't make sense. Why is it, like, functioning weirdly? It's not loading. What do you mean my bitrate's low? Huh? My bitrate low on this? What? Same old, just grinding YouTube, nothing crazy is happening till later this month in the summer. Or do you have a lot, like, planned, Cab? For, like, are you going on, like, trips or anything? Or, like, what's happening later? Oh, I mean, I did go on another trip, but it was, like, a 3-day, trip with friends out of state. That was fun. I did not lose my phone in the ocean this time. You know what? That's what it was. I go to the place where I first dropped my phone in the ocean, and then I didn't drop it this time. So like a week later I had to break it. That was the issue. Definitely not the fact that I literally cannot function like a normal human being, apparently. What is this thing? Apply. Oh, what'd I do? Did I just... What did I do? Is this stream still up? Did I, like, mess with something? Are we good? I think we're good. So start of May you're going to a Good Kid concert? Yes. Happy early birthday. Okay. I clicked something because I was updating the bitrate and then like my entire screen went black for a second. You're going on a cruise in June? That's not fair. I say as I'm supposed to go on a cruise with my friend that we haven't like bought tickets or anything for yet. We just keep saying, hey, cruise. That sounds so fun though. I'm just working and finishing up school and that's it. You've been saving up since last year. Nice. It's like, honestly, like I could have enough because to buy a ticket. We want to go on, my friend and I want to go on a cruise that like is more expensive that doesn't have kids because one, she doesn't like kids, two, they're so annoying at times. Especially when you're trapped on a boat with them. That just sounds like a personal hell that I don't want to deal with. Gotta love the grind. Good luck with that for a cruise. No, for real. Well, there's specific ones that like, that are around here that are specifically no kids allowed, like an 18 up. Unfortunately, because she's younger, we can't do a 21 and up cruise, which would be honestly better because no teenagers. But she's not at that age, unfortunately. Which is so unfortunate for me, because I so could, but I don't. I don't want to go alone. She keeps joking about like fake ID though, and I'm just like, girl, no, bad. Don't say that. What about 𝐁𝐸? Okay, because now this is your first concert I'm going to, by the way. I've never been to a concert either. Anytime someone finds that out and they're just like, oh, you're missing out, you gotta go to a concert, and I'm just like, I'll get overstimulated, no thank you. People keep trying to drag me to things. But it's like, I've been to like places that have like outdoor concert like performances that are kind of a little bit too loud, and I'm just like, no, I gotta get away, otherwise I'm going to cry. Gotta love it. Oh, I was scrolling and I keep forgetting the model's not locked. Lock the model. Yes. I don't understand how some people like go to so many concerts. I say as I have friends who do that. They're so expensive. Unless they're like an indie band and it's like a small venue. But it's like most concerts are so expensive that I'm just like, I would much rather, you know, buy food. Or like save up for like a trip than save up for a concert. But alas, some people. Guys, I'm tired. Coming home from work and immediately streaming, let's go. Tickets weren't too bad when you got them, actually. You know what, that's fair. Was it like a pre-sale? Or are they just not like big enough for like the expensive as hell concerts? You think you paid like 110 for the VIP guaranteed? You know what? That makes sense. That's not too bad. I think the most expensive concert my friend's gone to was like $700 for a ticket. That was for one. She brings people with her. It's actually kind of insane. The one concert I would have wanted to go to, and I didn't even know that Ada was playing the day that I went to the Tokyo Dome. But that would have been the one concert I want to go to. I was so distraught when I found that out. When I saw all the like billboards and like the merch and the line for that. They released them after you got off for overnight? Okay, that's not too bad actually. It's like actually good timing for you. I don't know what else to talk about, and I'm tired. I might just like end stream here, honestly. My brain's kind of fried, and it has been 2 hours, so it's not like it's like a terribly short stream. It's not like a terribly long stream. But it's been like a minute. So like gotta build up that like stream stamina, you know? Gotta build that back up. You've been a fan of 𝐑𝐿 since 2021, 2022? Oh, nice. Need to put it on my schedule. Good night, 𝐂𝐨𝐬. I'm not sure, 𝐂𝐸. Honestly. Let me look at my work schedule. I forgot that it logged me out and I can't sign back in. Wait. This is my password, thank you very much. Thank you for letting me in. Wow, why does my schedule actually kind of suck? Time to make an announcement when you stream again. Hopefully it won't be another 8 months. It won't be another 8 months, I swear. It's the fact that I'm also busy on like my off days. Why do I actually close way too much? What happened to my opens? What is this? This is a hate crime against me, actually. Just say 𝐂𝐸 potentially next week. I'm going back to the coffin. That's my community post, actually. It's scheduled to release in 5 minutes for real, not fake. It just says you get the one stream. I will see you in another 8 months. That would be really funny if I actually did that as like a joke, but also I don't want to because that's also kind of mean. I don't know, you. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. As Yu's always the first to know things. The classic, oh, you can close? Well, you're on closing shifts now. It's not even. We're all supposed to close like once a week because no one wants to close. Which honestly, fair, valid, I understand it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to close. You know that I'm blind. You know I wear glasses. You know, like, I can't see shit. Because I've talked about this with you, yet you still put me on at night. Multiple times in a row, actually. This is my third close in a row. My work just doesn't care, they just want numbers and sales to look good. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that try to get out of like closing and opening, so it's like, I think when I got hired, it was like once, maybe once every 2 weeks. At the latest, you have one open and one close, or like close to. Because it's like next week I don't have an open, but I have multiple closes, and I have like I'm the second person there. But the week after I have both open and close. They just want it to be like fair. In the way you can make it fair, I guess. It's okay though. I'll live. I prefer opening though, just because I get an hour of no customers, no people, just vibes and existing. And then my shifts feel shorter when it actually does have people. But I'm gonna head out. Gotta sleep for the it's sometimes better than closing. I've had multiple shifts where I go back to back, close open, close open, and I'm just like, I don't want this. I do like it when I open and then I close the next day, because then it's like, oh look, I have 24 hours in between my shifts. It's like I get an entire day off. But yeah, I'm semi back, I guess. Stream when I can. Work around everything. Exist and vibe. Definitely more than like next stream is less than 8 months, guys, I swear. Cause oof, that was a very long time. Yes, thank you, Cab. I'm glad to stream again. I've missed it. Even if the scuff prevails, as always. I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. And for like waiting for me to get back. That means a lot. It was a long time in between. Y'all could have left and I would have been like, you know what, that's so valid and fair. Next stream in 4 months, yeah. We'll break it down every by half. Okay, you'll be sliding into my DMs. That's not threatening at all. Thanks for the stream, my beautiful angel. Yeah, thanks for the stream, guys. Hope you guys have a good night / morning / time zone. You know, all the fun, valid things. Goodbye. Bye bye.